The king of wine, Mike Hosking, is here to give us the big tasting test. How do we go about this?
Well, first of all, what happens is you shouldn't be blending Pinot Noir. That's your first critical mistake.
Are you arguing with the winemakers?
No, the great Pinot Noirs of the world come from what are called single blocks of land. So you go to your single block, you pick your grapes, you squash them, you put them in the bottle. So blending them is a classic mistake. So,
Okay.
so nevertheless, it'll be interesting to see what you've got. So this is a blind taste. First of all, we always look to smell. And that immediately to me, does that smell cheap? That to me smells cheap.
I don't know, all I spend is $20 a bottle. Is that cheap?
That to me smells once over lightly.
Okay.
So the blends, how many have you got? How many blends in each of them?
Well, that was up to us. We had
Okay, so you could
we
put
had
one,
the
two, or
option
three.
of 3.
Yep.
Some of us didn't use all 3.
Yep.
Some used all 3.
Okay. That strikes me as a very shallow, very cheap and cheerful.
Who do you think that would be of the 3 of us? Ooh. Getting close.
It's not
there.
a bad wine. It's not a bad wine for what it is, I think. I don't think that's a blend. I don't think there's much in there. Maybe 1 or 2 things. But let's try this one.
So shallow, cheap, and cheerful.
See that? Can you smell the difference in that? That smells different from the first one.
To me, it smells more like medicine.
No, but does it smell different?
Yes.
Right, so you can smell the difference.
I can.
So there is definitely a difference between the first and the second one. So
That's good.
that, to my mind, immediately smells better. Colour's the same. That's the other thing you check. You check all the colour, but you know, in little bottles like that, you probably don't see it. It's all young and fruity. See how see-through it is? Look how see-through it is. It's
Young
very
and
light in
fruity.
colour. It's young. It's light
Bit
in
like
colour.
me.
It's got no age. No, it's got no age. And you look for the legs on the glass. See how there are no real legs on the glass? See the dripping down?
The
there?
drips?
You look for the drips. The slower the drips, the more age you've got, as a general rule.
What's up with this scenario? Why are you doing that?
What you're doing is putting air around your mouth to taste for the wine. Having said that, I actually like that better than that.
Oh, okay. So what was it? The shallow wine's winning?
Well, yeah, no, that to me, what I've done here, being blind tasting, I think that's a fairly cheap and cheerful. That's even more cheap and cheerful.
No.
So that's worrying me. So that's a $24 Pinot. That's an $18 Pinot.
Yep.
So the last one.
Since when was the $24
no,
cheap
surely you
Pinot
can,
cheap and
surely you
cheerful?
can smell that's different again.
Yes, I can.
Right.
That's
to
tart.
Yes, that to my nose is a more complex wine.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. So I'd expect this to be the best of the 3.
Oh,
I think.
complex. Who's
Oh,
that going
geez,
to
see
be?
here I can't even smell that. Can you smell that?
Yes.
Can you?
I'm just pretending. I'm just going yes to every answer. Gross.
No. Geez, there's not much in it. I think that it could be I've had too much water. That to me taste that.
Okay.
In tasting that, is there next to nothing there? There's no bite, there's no life, there's no...
Tastes like my Saturday night bottle, to be fair.
Really? What do you pay, $11.95? Do you buy 2 for $4? There's nothing there, is there?
I'd drink that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you don't drink it. I'm just saying, as far as complexity, it doesn't strike you
It doesn't
as being
have a lot of depth,
a big
no.
fat wine. Right, so do that. That I don't like at all. So just let me put this one back. This, ironically, might well turn out to be the best
The
one.
shallow how?
Right, taste that and see if you can taste more
Okay.
in it than that one you just had before.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely more
Okay.
in that one.
So I agree.
So this
I
is
think
bad boy.
I think that's the worst.
Okay.
I think first, second, third.
All right.
As it turns out.
Here's,
So let's-
here's the big reveal.
Okay, first, second, third.
Okay, we'll go
Go
third.
third. Who's
okay,
third?
third is...
Yep, that's water.
Oh, me!
Say no more.
I'm last.
Say no more.
Did you see under there?
I did not. The Sarah.
You've given the win to
Sarah.
Sam.
Sam is wasted in radio, and I've said this off. He has minimal talent in radio. I think you probably all hear that in the morning. So the guy has got a future in making wine. It is virtually straight out of Burgundy. It is unbelievable. I mean, that's a $39 bottle of wine all day long.
This is rigged. I'm
You
out.
Give it up. Never do this again.